been floating a million miles from home. Head in the clouds, I've forgotten how I'm left alone. Oh, been chasing dreams since I was young. I never stop. Oh, if I fail, I will get back up. I get what I want. Oh, 'cause I see you in my shoes, standing where I'm meant to be. Got everything, nothing to lose, so I keep living my dream. I'll hold the ropes, I won't give up. I'll tie this down. It's half my luck, it's half my luck. Oh, it's half my luck. It's half my luck. The better days are waiting here for you. My roots run deep and nothing's been wasted. It's up to you. Oh, it's part of me. It's all I need. It's all I got. Oh, so I will fight until the end of time for what is mine. Oh, 'cause I see you in my shoes, standing where I'm meant to be. Got everything, nothing to lose, so I keep living my dreams. I'll hold
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
it's half my luck, it's half my luck. Oh, it's half my luck. It's half my luck, 'cause I see you in my shoes, standing where I'm meant to be. Got everything, nothing to lose.
Hello, hello, hello. I need to change the subgoal again. Ah! The music is a bit too loud, isn't it? There we go. Need to change the subgoal real quick, so just bear with me a second. Let's be conservative. What was that? What was what noise? I'm not even trolling. I have no idea what noise you're talking about. That was odd. The music just... Oh, that's lovely from Pretzel. The music seems to be a bit wonky. So, is Pretzel on the fritz? Hang on, let's just skip to the next song. I get the distinct feeling Pretzel is on the fritz and I might have to use the backup music today. Or no music at all, which would be even worse. So let's get the plug on. So today we're going to be working on the silage again. It's probably going to be a thing for another few days. Am I in the wrong playlist? No, it's just being weird. And I think it was just that last song was just really weird and skippy. I have no idea why. No, it's this song. Pretzel's on the fritz. Is it still saying it's playing? No. Let's update Pretzel and see it. You got 5 notifications from YouTube. I mean, it's better than none. Is Pretzel gonna want to work now that it's updated? Yeah, I've got a book rig. In fact, let's use it for a bit. YouTube. When, is YouTube playing the averages game? It's sending some people 5 notifications and like 5 people none. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, Pretzel's just being weird today. Music's gonna randomly be stopping today, apparently. I have no real backup playlist ready. This is problematic. Hello, Mr. Jingles. We're gonna... I have no control over this and I dislike it. Pretzel's dead. Rip Pretzel. Hello, Blackout. Do I not have the side panel? Nope. Is this a sign? Oh, Pretzel's back! So we got a game now in the stream. Like how quickly will Pretzel die and how quickly will Pretzel come back? Hello, Michael Lonergan. I don't have the SciTech side panel because I'm not made of money. Popular to contrary belief, YouTubers don't make money. And not nearly as much as people like to think we do. And so I've never been contacted by Logitech or SciTech offering me the side panel, so I'm not gonna be cheeky and ask them. Hello, Dal. We've got a game going today. It's called Pretzel. When will it die? When will it return? Because it's been randomly just stopping the music already. And I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching anything when the music goes. It's just Pretzel having a bit of a mood for some reason. Professional like me doesn't need one. I'd like one though. Like I can't deny that it'd be kind of cool to have one. Although the problem there would be like, where on earth would I put it? Because even right now, my desk is full. I have no spare spots on my desk for any hardware, which is why, by the way, I'm not too fussed about fixing the front USB ports, which have been wonked since I got this case rigged up, because there's nothing I can really use with it. There's nothing I can put into the front USB that doesn't require space. Hello, Michael. I think everybody's... Oh, dang it, I've gone through the collisions. I think everybody's pretty good. How are you doing today, Michael? When I see Simulate getting hardship and tripping over his hands, is it worth it? What do you mean, James? I don't quite understand your question. Right, I think we should move away from the book rig for a little while. So just reverse this up. I might have to turn off the face cam later on in the stream, by the way, because it is like 24 degrees here today. And, oh yeah, I was moving... I completely forgot to record a Courseplay course down here. Cytec panel. I think it's worth it. I think that it is worth the money. Landy and Sim, I think both have them. They've both said the side panel of the Cytec stuff, between the wheel and the side panel, that's the one you need to get. 21 for you, next Tuesday it might be 30. Oof. Oh, the BJ's here. This is going to be fun trying to courseplay this. So how many clamps are there here? Multiple. That's good news at least. It's now Logitech. Yeah, it's the Logitech size series, isn't it? Hello, Yuso. Landy ain't gonna set his. So the reason I've come out on my shaders release, no Sims, they're Sims shaders. He's going to be releasing them in the nearish future, but I don't know when. The reason I'm going this way and going effectively the wrong way is I want to get an idea of where I want Courseplay to go when I record the course, which I will be doing today. To do that, I need to drive it myself. Because there's too much to do for me to do all the silage with just the fast track. Well, yes, the fast track is the fastest tractor we have. It would take too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get unleash the grass forager from the Massey pack, Black Sheep Modding's one. It's been a lot of Massey packs. And I need to be careful of that turn, okay. We're gonna kind of make do with that. Even if I had two fast tracks, it'd take a while. Now the problem is with Courseplay, you ideally want to limit the vehicles to about 30 kilometers an hour, which means they'll be going super slowly and I'll need to find other work to do. Now there is plenty of other work to do around the farm, but it is going to mean that I'll have two jobs going side by side. Didn't think I used backsheet modding stuff. I do occasionally. I don't like their massive pack for the most part, but it's got some really useful equipment. Oh, other news. Last night I started setup work for the Insanity series. The Insanity Challenge. Ooh, this way would be a good way to go. You're not gonna be too happy with some of the equipment I've chosen. I'm calling it now. The rules and the equipment I've chosen is gonna make it a very, very difficult challenge. And the Insanity Challenge is going to be on the West Coast, I've decided. Let's just cut through here, plow through some people. It's going to be on the West Coast because, one, I'd like to do West Coast again. And two, I think West Coast has had time to kind of die down fully to deserve a revisit. I'll put it this way for you guys, as a kind of a teaser / spoiler. The most powerful tractor I have on that map currently has 80 horsepower. 80. That's the most powerful tractor. So it's not gonna be a fast moving series. Make it so I realistically drive? No. It's gonna be a series where I get to play with stuff that I like, because of the way that I got it set up, but it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. So what I'm going to do now is something kind of dumb, because I got to the field, and now we're going to immediately leave the field, because I want to record the Courseplay course. So we'll start the recording here. What's the lowest power tractor? Significantly less than 80. I think about half that. Let me just check, because I think I've got it activated on this map. Lowest powered is 45 horsepower. So we got 80 at the top end, 45 at the low end. Has Courseplay changed how it deals with corners? Because I don't remember there being half as many dots in the corners before. Because of the route we're taking up, I can do this. Compact tractor. You will see what I've chosen on Monday, and you will be horrified at my equipment choices. I can guarantee horror when you realize what I've decided to do. I've just realized, by the way, I'm gonna have to turn traffic off because now I've got Courseplay roaming around on the roads. It likes finding traffic and it likes hitting traffic, and I don't particularly think that's a good idea in general. So the upside of recording this course like this is I can just blast down the road here. I just realized, by the way, I don't know if Courseplay recognizes the Forager from the Massey Pack. So this might fail spectacularly. Hello, Matthew. How you doing today? I think Pretzel's having another fit. Are you okay, Pretzel? Do you need to lie down? You can find a tractor with even less power? I'm sure you can, but that's the equipment that I've chosen. This is the rare RainbowDave actually recording a Courseplay course, isn't it? So don't mind them overlapping there, we won't ever have a problem with that. There's Pretzel gone again. Hello, Barn Lodge. And you so as well, if I didn't say hello to you already. What smells like fish? Something smells like fish. Like, Hello, Wilson Agri. I don't even live near the sea. Why am I having fish for... I don't know, maybe. That wouldn't... No, it just smells too much like a fishmonger's. Like, it's raw fish I smell, not even cooking fish. That's really odd. And yes, there's a difference in smell. Can I drive? In real life? No. Legally. I don't have a license. Hello, Dragster 1000. I'm having fish today. Apparently I'm having fish today. No, last I heard it was like chicken, but it might be fish. Ah, Pretzel's returned. For those of you just tuning in, just joining and wondering why the music's occasionally turning itself off, I'm wondering that too. Pretzel's decided it's gonna have a bit of a fit today, and it's yeah, periodically just switching itself off. Fish that tastes like chicken. Had that before. I've also had chicken that tastes like fish. Dang it. So the reason I deleted those waypoints is I don't want the Courseplay driver hitting the wall every time. We got a bit of space to play with here, so we can power this up. And get this up to field 4, where we can then start the course playing properly. Now you might have noticed a problem with the fact that I'm using Courseplay, and the fact that I'm bringing this direct to the BJ, and that is, I only have the one bucket, and it's quite small. So I'm probably going to have to Courseplay the BGA as well. Which is fine, I've got no issues with that. Other than the fact that it's going to take a tractor out of commission for a while and use one of the 2 worker slots that I have. So up the hill we go. You have peanut butter and jelly. Very nice, Blackout. Maybe shouldn't have tried to drink coffee while I was recording Courseplay, but that's fine. If you're enjoying the stream, you can make it up the hill sideways, just go slowly. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, Via. Happy weekend. I'm presuming, by the way, that everybody heard the sad news last night about Total Biscuit. Which, that hit me hard. He's the person that got me into PC gaming in the first place, and it, yeah, that sucked. HF2BGA. What happened to Total Biscuit? He unfortunately lost his battle with cancer yesterday. Blurred. Which... it was gonna happen sooner or later. And, how old was he? 33 was all. Are we allowing this? Yes. We are allowing Total Biscuit talk. If only because I was a... I just so much respect for him. And the amount of good that he did for PC gamers. And the gaming community as a whole, not just on PC. He was always an advocate for consumer rights, always pushed for developers to do better, pushed for publishers to do better. It's a massive voice that has been lost. Hopefully people like Sid Alpha will take up the mantle of the consumer crusader, which is a name I've just coined now, but hopefully people like Sid Alpha will take up the mantle and continue Total Biscuit's fantastic work that he did. Gone far too soon, Blackout. Yeah, I meant to say it in admin chat earlier that I'm allowing... it's one of the few times I'll allow sad talk in the streams, and I'll allow reality to creep in. There's no moment of silence sideways. He was always a big mouth. It's only fitting that I keep talking. The true Total Biscuit tribute is to just keep going. Just keep talking. Don't give up. Don't quit. I saw a few people, one person in particular, Sinvicta, yesterday say he wasn't going to stream because he was a friend of Total Biscuit. So he said, do you know what, if I didn't stream, it would go against everything he taught me. So while there was a lot of people really upset, they just... oh, nuts! Ta-da! Can't even have a serious chat for like 5 minutes. Come on, 390, you're on a rescue mission now. Rescue light on! How did I do that? I'm RainbowDave, Wilson. You don't question the... don't question the insanity, just accept it. Don't flip this one. I shouldn't flip this one. Is my phone going off? I keep hearing like voot voot. Oh, my phone's probably shouting at me because it's dying. Come here, phone charger. Also, I'm pretty sure I've been signed out of YouTube again. So just bear with me while I refresh the live page real quick. Yep, I was totally like randomly signed out. That's fantastic. I clicked that too many times, but I don't care. Right, how do... Right, first things first, traffic can go off now. Say bye-bye traffic, bye-bye traffic, bye-bye traffic. How do I set the fast track going? There's no point right now because I don't have anything to fill the trailers with. That's why I was bringing this Massey out and then got it stuck in a hedge. Come on. Get off the... No, get off the... No, that's... Hey! Oh, now I've got this Massey stuck because the other Massey is blocking its reverse. It's... There we go. There we go. We're free. We're free. We're free. We're good. We're good. It was a nice flip. It was a nice flip. I mean, I've never quite managed to flip like that before. That was a particularly nice one. Just get that there. Get this going in the right direction. Now I know I need to be a bit cautious about the front weight because this is imbalancing the tractor horrifically badly. I'm just gonna let it... there's no point in letting it crawl. Just gonna rent the 200 now. Just... Did I rent it already? I'm gonna get down to the shop because I don't know if I got rented already. And I don't want to have two of them because that would just be wasting money. What I'd like to do in an ideal world is have two silage trailers, but that's a bit wasteful. I will say this, for anybody who's looking for hints about the Insanity Challenge, the upcoming Insanity Challenge on the West Coast, which is starting Monday. The equipment that I have here makes the equipment the equipment I have there makes the equipment I have here look massive. Remember I said it was going to be the most evil thing I've ever done on the channel? Yeah. I'm basically taking farm sim to an extreme it probably shouldn't be taken to. What's new with me? Not a whole lot, Brad. What's new with you? So let's get the forager over. I hope Courseplay picks up on this thing. If Courseplay doesn't pick up on this, I'm screwed. 10.9. 10, 9, and 14. What kind of scoring method are your judges using, Blackout? Good lord, it's usually out of 10. Or out of 100, but it's decimalized out of 10. Where's the Extreme Challenge rules? They've not been finalized yet, Blurred. They'll be finalized on Monday, when I go live. It doesn't. Right. That means I'm gonna have to do a hybrid. Which I'm kind of okay with, because I'll still only have 2 people on Courseplay. Or 1 person on Courseplay. Thingy got it, I'll just use Follow Me instead. And of Courseplay wait around the corner, effectively. So that's kind of handy, in a way. It's kind of handy, because it's gonna... This is gonna sound bad, it's gonna waste time. But that's actually something I want at the moment, because I want to waste time so the Courseplay has time to get going around the course. Hey, Eddie Boo. So this is hopefully going to work. You gotta remember it's my chance. Well, I suppose, but still. Not feeling well. You think Norfolk will get a storm? A storm you don't feel well. Ew. It is definitely, well, I say definitely, it's probably not going to storm here. Forecast for the rest of the weekend is fantastic, so like mid-20s temperature wise. If it gets much hotter than it is today though, I will have to stream with no face cam, because it's just comfortably hot today. Much hotter and much more humid, good lord, and I will have to take some action to try and deal with that. Hello, Graham. I've just realised I had great plans for this evening, but I've just realised they're all going to be thrown asunder by the fact that there's a referendum on today and I've got to go vote. That's annoying. I say annoying, it's inconvenient. Right, will this pick up both trailers? Is the more important question. So it'll pick up the Herbst. That's great. It'll still pick up the Herbst because I keep slamming into things. Will it pick up the Class? It will, that's fantastic. So now let's set the course play speed limit. Which is here, and I want speed, maximum speed, street speed. It says street speed of 40. And I know VF said it doesn't pick up the Massey. Hey, VF! What's this? That's really handy. That's incredibly handy. So if I request driver, did I start the fast track off on course play? He's got a driver. Let's just hit go drive now. So you're off. Oh, it'll pick up on the 200, but it won't actually respond to the 200. Because, like, I've got a driver requested and I'm not getting a driver on the way. That's kind of fine, I guess. Where did I finish this head? Oh, there we go. That's actually that's perfectly fine. So, what I can do instead then is fast track. Why you do this? We can just set this to rain thingy. Drive the course. Because we're doing all this manually anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So that's the grain thingy. So yeah, it didn't work the way that I wanted it to, which sucks, but this way will, in theory, work. So now we gotta set up the offset. Perfect. And now we drive. I maybe should have set this up with the right offset Too late now. In fact, it's not too late because I can just get you to fall behind. Oh, ha ha! In theory, this will work. I don't need as much of a left offset. Not necessarily needed to be that far. Ha ha ha! I did see the game you told me about this morning, and I got it. There's a free game on Humble, by the way, that apparently teaches you how to hack Linux, which is a bit odd. Look at this perfection. We've got silage on the go. The trailer's full. Which means I now need to hop into this. Turn off. Like, why are you in traffic? And I need to set up the speeds. 40 field speed. Turn speed can be like 17. Just to get you out the field faster. Right, that's one set of work being done right now. And because we're waiting for the fast track to arrive, we need to find something else to do, which is fine. Fast track is still on the move. What we're actually going to do is we're going to grab the 390T. And we're going to use this as an excuse to fix up the second clamp. Hello, Benji. Because seeing as we're waiting on the fast track anyway, and we'd just be sat in the 399, the 390T needs something to do. And we are going to use the buck rake because it's a bit faster than using the bucket. See, look at me actually having a vague plan of action. This isn't going to affect everything at once, is it? No, it's not. Hacknet is a good game. I've never played it because I only got it this morning. So now we're in the wonderful position where we're getting, I guess technically 3 jobs done at once. Because we are harvesting silage, we're transporting said harvested silage, and we're fixing up this clamp over here. So this is really the most I can possibly do right now, mainly because it's using all the tractors I have. Like, I literally can't do more than this because this is all the vehicles I have out on the go at the same time. Now, I am still toying with the idea of getting rid of the 390T, or the 399 even. But for right now, it's gonna have to stay because otherwise I'd just be sat in the 390T waiting for the tractors instead of doing this. Have I seen anyone at silage in real life? Not today, no. Not this year, actually. Then again, I don't leave the house much, so I naturally wouldn't. Saw Big M in real life yesterday. Very nice. There's a few Big M's on the go around me. I know that much. Ireland tends to have the Big M 1, 2, and 450. Or 420 even. Tend to use the smaller Big M's because the fields aren't big enough to justify a 500. And the roads aren't big enough to justify a 500. So where is everything at the moment? Fast Track's making its way up. The 399 is actually down, or the 3... Come on... No, that's not what I wanted you to do! Is there like a BGA mode here at all? I think it's the turn speed. Just that. Let's get that back down to 10. Let's do the same with the fast track because I don't trust it now. Hey, Bobo. So I've got a bit of cleanup to do with the BGA now because Courseplay is an idiot. What is this Courseplay craziness going on? I'm multitasking for once. I'm arguing with Courseplay about silage while fixing up a clamp here and making a mess. And emphasis on the mess, I think. Because I'm going to spend quite a while cleaning up the absolute disaster where I've knocked through the collisions. How are we now, Chris? Or knocked through tip calls even. I might need to... See, if I reinforce them, I'd need to start the save again, which I don't want to do. Is the fast track coming to a stop? Can somebody tell me how, like, silage unloading works in Courseplay now? Because I only remember it being, like, in FS15 style where it was a trigger. I can't remember, I don't know how it works now. So if somebody's willing to explain that in chat, that'd be awesome. Because all I ever seem to do is argue with Courseplay when I'm trying to do silage now. Fast Track's still on the move somehow. It's just entering the field now, which is fan-dabby-doozy. So let's stop you here. Apparently you need to be on combi mode, which is fine. And stop you and put you on combi mode as well and drive the course. Can I get... no. I am legitimately multitasking for once, Benji. So I can close Courseplay for a quick second, and it is going to be fairly quick. Cannot find a trail. Okay, so... right offset of 4, and... no... vertical offset, we'll call it. I can get it down to 3. There we go. Hello, Polar Bear. How are you doing today? Am I good at the game? I think it's quite hard to be bad at Farm Sim. Like, I play the game a lot. I've got well over 1,000 hours in the game, so I'd hope that I'm reasonably good at it. Can somebody... I'm genuinely asking, can somebody tell me which speed modifier governs the speed of the tractor in the BGA clamp? Because I want to get that down to 1 kilometer an hour. I want that as low as it can go. Game's fun. It is fun, yeah. I'm not going to deny that this game is fun as hell. I could, I guess, get the map cleaner Profi Hopper, but that'd be 2 Profi Hoppers basically being wasted. We can get this off drive control. Get this. I can just set first waypoint. That's fantastic. You think there's a start and end unload markers? We'll have to set up the... Let's try this then. Let's... Because I'm going down to the BGA anyway. Start course running. Oh yes, there's an unload point thing. Okay, so I can set the unload point to be like right in the middle of the BGA silo, and hopefully that won't cause problem. Or I can set, I guess, multiple unload points. I've got an idea, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Courseplay website and see if there's like a way... Courseplay, silage, FS17... Mr. Moose, okay, there's a lot of manual. I like manuals. Driving modes, HUD, generate course, field scanner, reverse driving. I guess it'll be like grain transport. Unloading trigger. Combi? I think this is an old valid for 5.01. What version of Courseplay am I using? 5.02. Okay, so it is. That's not helpful at all. I'll have to watch some tutorials tonight, I think. But on FS17, 1340, so you got 1340 hours in Farm Sim. I don't have the Steam overlay enabled in this game, do I? No. So let's have a look here real quick. I have 1602 hours in Farm Sim. Also, I have got rid of the Better Minibat mod, because it wasn't better, it was far worse. It was a pain in the backside. Are you not well, GD? Get well soon, dude. Whoa. Pause and delete that turn entirely. That turn no longer exists. It never happened. I'm looking forward to FS19. I think everybody is, Mountain Biking TV. I think everybody who does Farm Sim is looking forward to FS19 now. I'm looking forward to E3 next month to see what's coming, what's in the pipeline, because that's the interesting bit for me. Is like, what are the new features? What can I look forward to? What can I play with in the future? What's the new brand? That's the big question that is on everybody's lips, is what's the new brand in Farm Sim, because we have been promised a big announcement of a big brand at E3, and everybody's just sat waiting for that announcement. Now, there's two camps, actually three camps. One camp is, it's definitely John Deere. The other camp is, it's definitely Class. The third camp is, well, it could be either one of them or both. And if it's both, it'll break the internet. Like, if it's both John Deere and Class, that's amazing, number one. And number two, I'm not looking forward to FS19 then all of a sudden, because suddenly everybody was saying, well, why aren't you using the John Deere? Why aren't you using the John Deere? Go away. Leave me alone. I use what I want to use. So how bad exactly is this nonsense? That was not a good turn. So again, pause and delete the turn. It doesn't matter too much whether the trailer is, because the fast track is going to be determining what goes on here. So if I were to put the unload point like here... Oh, can you set multiples? Like that? That was a waiting point, Dave. That's not what you meant to do. So let's just set two unload points there and there. And move on. Your guess is Class. My guess is... I don't really have a guess. My theory is Class would be better. When I started eating a game yesterday. Whoa, okay. That's quite ill. My educated guess is it could be very well be either or both. Obviously, whichever one is announced will be the cover star of the game. So if it's Class, we'll get a Class on the cover. If it's John Deere, we'll get a lovely green tractor on the cover of FS19. But here's the thing, which one would I prefer? If I had to pick one of the two, I'd pick Class, because I find that just Class has bigger variety of equipment that's more interesting to me. Class brings more unique stuff to the table than John Deere does, and for that reason alone. You didn't realize? Oh yeah, you can, if you pause the course, you can delete waypoints as you go. Say you screw up a turn and you don't like it, you can basically have a mulligan. Class, I think, has a lot more to offer than John Deere. Would I like to see John Deere in the game? Sure, I'd love to see all the brands in the game. I'd love to see every brand in the game. I'd love to see Kubota in the game. Would I prefer John Deere over Class? No. Can I get it to do a really wonky thing here? And that's a really bad idea. Add split points. What's a split point? So what I'm going to do is kind of interesting. McCormick. I don't think it'll be McCormick or Landini. Simply because they're not really... I know they've got lots of fans. They're not really huge brands, as such. This is one of the joys of course plays. You can pause recording your course when you screw up. This is something I should have done earlier, was just paused, deleted a turn, and then taken the trailer off, and then just continue on with the trailer on. I've just realised I should have emptied the trailer while I was back there. I should have taken the opportunity to empty the trailer. It's a bit late for that now. You'd like to have base game Mikhail. Again, I think they're a bit too small of a brand for Farm Sim. Again, though, I'd love to have Mikhail in. That's like a pipe dream of mine, is to have like a Mikhail Fusion, the new Mikhail Windrower, and a Mikhail F550 round baler as mandatory for me. Starter equipment. I can test the course, you're right. I was going to test it with the Maxim anyway. So it's kind of inconvenient that this has gone on a wonk and I forgot to unload, but oh well. This is not the way that I... Oh, screw it, we'll go up this way. I think Case will be in, New Holland will be in, Agco will be in. After that, it's kind of between Case and John Deere. Could, I guess, possibly be Kubota, in which case I'd like to see a Mini X. Or like something to that effect. Hey, SFDN. But JCB are confirmed in, yes. When is E3? June... around June 14th. June 13th to 15th. But you guys all know what I want more than anything else, and that's more classics. Last day of school, nice one, Hamish. Study. Make sure you actually study, Hamish. Too many people take study leave as an excuse to do nothing. Study. Trust me, you won't regret it. Deutz aren't confirmed. I would be very surprised if Deutz left, because Deutz have been kind of a farm sim staple for years. I know this is a questionable course, but I shouldn't need to overlap them too much. Especially seeing as the case was just coming in when I was finishing up with the JCB. We'll have this stop here. And we'll just call this test course 1. So now we'll set this to drive from the first waypoint. And we're actually going to sit and watch this go through the course. As annoying as it's going to be. Fent left. Fent were only in for 1 game though. Maybe 2. Lamborghini, more of them. No, I don't want to see Lamborghini get a bigger role in the game. I don't think Lamborghini have very good tractors. So I wouldn't like to see them have a bigger role. Should have come to the field from the other side, so there would... I mean, I could have and probably should have, but this is the way I've recorded it, so that's the way it's going to stay. Will not overlap. See, the thing is, Adam, is that I'm going to have to be sending these off individually. You'd love to see mods at the start of 19. Believe Giants will be in contact with some modders, getting mods ready for FS19. Can't say that someone drives. Oh yeah, but I don't like Lamborghini tractors. When is FS19 coming out? Is it October 30th we're predicting? We've got no official date yet, but we're predicting October 30th. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, guys, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be streaming again tomorrow on this map. I'm going to be on this map until Monday. Monday, then we'll start alternating between this and the Insanity Challenge. And when you see the starter equipment for the Insanity Challenge, you will realize why I've decided to keep the working title that I had, which was just kind of calling it the Insanity Challenge because it was the most insane set of rules I could come up with and the most insane equipment. And now that I see it in game on the West Coast, I realize, no, this is just insane. That was the day of the previous two. Yeah, it's late October always. Will I get Forza Horizon 4? Probably not, Adam. It really depends on how things go with iRacing for me. Because like iRacing is my game of choice for racing at the moment. I mean, I might get Forza Horizon 4 and play it, but I don't know. We should get a date during E3. Failing that, we'll get a date during FarmCon. It'll be one of those two where the release date will be announced. FarmCon, there will be a playable version of the game, so we'll be seeing the first gameplay videos in July. Then you got Agritechnica or Gamescom also in July, where Giants have already said they'll be there. August, then, Lucertan has revealed, is the run-up to release, the big run-up, and we'll start getting news dumps then. So starting next month is the big run-in. This is the big release window now, where we'll get all the news for FS19, we'll get every bit of news, and I'll report on as much of it as I can. So how does this work then? Does it stop? It stops! And does it like edge forward so that it keeps on... Oh, it edges so it keeps unloading! Oh, that's perfect. And yeah, there's the bit of... Actually... Stop! Now that I know this works, I have an idea. Bullbill's still here. Maybe. I have an idea now that this... Well, I've got a good idea. It's not one of my trademark dumb ideas. Seeing as there's grass here that needs to be picked up, and I've got a forage wagon right here. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Can I pick up the chaff with this thing? I cannot. So we can set you to drive now. And resave the course as shaft 2 BGA. Actually working. Final, I guess then. And change the course on this. We can delete that one, load this one. And we need to take course play off entirely here. So now we are good to start the wheels turning on that forage wagon. Yes. Oh, do you mean the unload wheels? I have not checked. Nor do I plan on checking anytime soon. So we'll get this on follow me. Now we have this running as efficiently as it can. Can't see small screen. The running wheels are running. There we go. John Deere being FS19, we don't know yet, Clive. I will find that out in less than a month, in only a few weeks at E3. So that's when we'll get the big news of what is actually going to be an FS19. The big brand announcement that Giants have been teasing and talking about will be at E3. This is possibly the most legit silage I've done in a while. Except for the bit where I'm missing like half a row. Whoa. So you can... Am I in the... Yes. Load up Chaff to BGA final and start course at the first waypoint. Off you go. How far away is the fast track? Far enough away that it's not going to cause a problem. Fan-dabby-doozy. Into the 390T we go. So we gotta finish compacting this chaff down. I think we're at the point where the buck rake's gonna be pretty much useless. So just disconnect the buck rake entirely. Because I want to try and get this piled up as much as I can at the back of the clamp, and the only way to do that is by raising this way up. Hopefully not causing too many stability issues with the tractor. Just had tea, very nice, Michael. I think the tractor might be a bit too front heavy right now. So I may... Where did I put the rear weight? It's just over there. Let's go grab the rear weight so we can load this up fully and properly and not have too many problems with the rear wheels coming off the ground. Let's just check on the two courseplay guys. That is a two-way road, so we are good. The courseplay guys are not going to hit each other. They might complain about being in traffic. Let's see. They're both going to complain about being in traffic. You'd rather see Class than John Deere, you love their harvesters. I'm of much the same opinion, Michael. I prefer Class. The John Deere own Class. No, Class is owned by Class, believe it or not. Class is completely independent. John Deere I don't think owns anything. They've got partial stake in Sampo Rosenlu. But they don't have any controlling stake in anything as far as I'm aware. So how are we doing for compaction here? 50%? That's not terrible. Love the class colors. Harvesters are great and tractors. Yeah, the class colors are nice as well. And bear in mind that Farm Sim are trying to directly compete with Cattle and Crops because Cattle and Crops has picked that fight. So I think Farm Sim having a big new brand isn't all that surprising. Somebody asked earlier if I prefer Farm Sim or Cattle and Crops, and the honest answer is Farm Sim. Cattle and Crops is too slow. It moves it's too realistic for me. And yeah, they do have a stake in Coon as well. Because John Deere mowers are basically Coons with a green paint job. Fast track is just after arriving at the end point. Fantastic. So we can leave that there, turn it off, grab the fast track. Look at this efficiency. The case maxim is empty. Just loading up on grass silage right now. This is going to be fantastic. We're going to have lots of chaff down at the BGA. We're going to be able to set off a lot of silage in the future. I have no problems whatsoever. Other than getting this turn done, which... it's going to be okay. Yeah, I think the gameplay features are more interesting to me than the brands. Though definitely, like, brands are a good thing to be new because at the start of the game there won't be many good mods. There won't be many mods at all. So just new, interesting new things, vanilla, stock, whatever you want to call it, is great because it gives us all something to play with and something to keep us interested while the game is still new and while we're waiting on mods. That's why the brands are of interest to me. Will Lely balers be in FS 19? I don't know. I'd like to see Lely balers because they have obviously the Welger, the conventional baler. They've also got a continuous round baler, which I'd love to see in game. I'd love to see Giants bring that to the table. $50-50 chance. I think it's a bit better than 50-50 for Welger bringing balers in, but it's really up to basically Lely, which is basically Massey. It'll be down to corporate there. No, I didn't want to turn on follow me. I want to turn off follow me. Where's the Maxim? Is it in a position where it's going to cause trouble? Where is the Maxim? Oh, it's all the way down there? Yeah, that's not going to cause a problem at all. Try course. Start from the first waypoint. Go. So you have emptied completely. Have you made a mess of the VGA? Let's teleport down there real quick and check. You have not. And oh, you kind of have. Actually. May need to get the Massey down there very soon. But we are going to continue the work over here while we wait for the Maxim to arrive in Field 4. We're 52% compacted. Once we get this fully compacted, we're going to head down to the BGA with this thing and start working on that clamp down there. Which of course we will be interrupted by Courseplay coming through, but it shouldn't be that big a deal. Follow me stock would be nice. That's weird. Why is that showing up? So YouTube's showing random people as moderators all of a sudden. I hope you don't have moderation tools. That's going to confuse Landy later unless he arrives in here. Bands in the BGA have an Irish number plate. Yeah, they're old. They're from... I can't remember. I don't know what map, but they are... old set pieces from another map. From an Irish map. So... I kind of hope they'll be in Shamrock Valley, to be honest, but I don't fully expect it. The admin room on Discord is currently lighting up with people throwing in screenshots of people who have randomly been shown as moderators on YouTube. That's wonderful, guys. I may need to, if it keeps happening, I'll take a screenshot and send it to YouTube. Because that's a definite issue. Even if it's just a visual glitch, it's an issue. I'm the worst YouTuber ever. Then why are you watching? Why are you watching if I'm the worst YouTuber ever? No, Witchy, undo that. Undo the ban. I want to have a bit of fun with Fiona. She wants to come back and keep trying to troll me. Oh god, you're the worst ever. They say, yeah, for giving me some money for watching an ad. Do you want to super chat that next time, Fiona? Hello, Fimi. How are you doing today? Yeah, ignore people showing as moderators apparently today. YouTube is glitching quite hard. This is a major bug. In fact, I'm gonna just pause the stream real quick and play a couple ads while I tweak Team YouTube. Because I need to do this right now. How to play with me? Wait until I start doing multiplayer, I guess. There you go. Yeah, it's one of the more annoying bugs I've seen. I've just tweeted at Team YouTube. Ooh, the Maxim's ready. Do you remember how I say this sometimes? Like, YouTube is a really fun game. It's like, see what breaks today. Apparently today, chat's broken. With what appears to be just a visual glitch, because I can... Like, the people who show up as moderator, because I checked when somebody did show up as mod for me, I still have the option to make them a moderator. Hopefully nobody has like mod tools that shouldn't, because the moderators are people that I trust to not screw things up. With 1060 run FS19, probably. Like if Giants are going over to full DirectX 10 or 11, technical talk with Dave. If Giants are going over to full DirectX, it's a much more optimized render method. You can retract and time it. Blurred, you better be kidding. You can, well, you can retract your own messages. You can't delete other people's messages, hopefully. Nope. See, if this is more than just a visual glitch. Here's the thing, Blurred, is if this is happening for many people, I could get a troll in who just times everybody out and then the stream's dead for 5 minutes. This is my concern. Now, if that happens... Yeah, actually, Blurred, try deleting Adam's comment. That's both a dumb and very good idea at the same time. No, I didn't want to do that. Drive course. And turn off follow me. Oh yeah, I gotta move it away from the Massey first, don't I? Here we go. Yeah, it's just doing random visual things. Do I have a reply from Team YouTube yet? No, that's annoying. This is really concerning to me. Never did check where the fast track is. Hopefully it's quite a while away. No, it's not. Oh, good God. No, this is gonna go wrong. Stop. So what I can do is I'm gonna manually drive this as far as I can, and then park it up somewhere, I guess. So if I park it on this corner here like this, because the fast track is coming up the road right now, it's going to appear in a second. Here it comes, and there it is. It's conveniently wonking, which is good. Drive course. And the case is off to the BGA. Yeah, it's showing people as mod randomly. I've just got a notification on my phone, which I need to check in case it's YouTube. Faye, why didn't you say that in chat? Faye's here, by the way. I'm de-lurking you now, Faye. So I can basically stop the driver of the JCB so I can get it on. He sent me a message on Facebook that he really shouldn't have while I was streaming. There goes my phone. Well, I thought that was YouTube replying to my tweet, because Team YouTube tends to be pretty good now, all of a sudden. Well, I sincerely hope it's just a visual glitch blackout, but if let's put it this way, if the mods find somebody playing with mod tools it shouldn't be, they ain't going to be around much longer. So consider that the only warning you're ever going to get. Looks like it's just a visual glitch. It's a visual glitch that shouldn't be happening though. Because if people figure out how to tell when they're showing as a mod for other people, they can act like a mod and scare the crap out of people and troll very, very hard. This is my concern. Oh, is it happening on the on-screen chat too? It's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's very annoying. Even if they've got a spanner, you can ban them. Good! So somebody who apparently has a spanner now that shouldn't starts acting out of line and trying and actually gets mod tools. Yeah, they ain't gonna be around very long. The Maxim's hits. How has the Maxim hit something? What has the Maxim hit? Oh. Oh. This ain't good. We're gonna have to do some emergency compacting. Because I need this to be at least relatively flat so the tractors can get through. And I will be coming over here with the Massey later to get this all sorted and kind of leveled out a bit more. So it's not the biggest deal, but it's an annoyance for sure. That'll do. That's flat enough. Drive course. You've got a turning circle that's not the size of a small galaxy, so you can get away with that. And whoop. You're going to be okay to drive through the rest of the clamp? You're going to be okay to drive through the rest of the clamp? That's fan-dabby doozy. So back over to the 399 where we can finish filling up the fast track. Now I told YouTube, yes, I tweeted at them. No reply as of yet. But YouTube has been made aware. Hopefully. Now, if I don't get a reply by the end of the stream, I'm gonna see if I can get some sort of screenshot that I can email to them. So drive the course, please. Back over to the 390T, which definitely needs to finish compacting over here now. So even if we get tractors, well, even if we get a queue over in field 4, we need to finish compacting this now so we can get this over to the BGA with the buck rake on the back. Not people who talk most like a... Have I quit vamping yet? I was never a vampire in the first place, Barney. No, there's a way I can get a screenshot, guys, that I don't even need to leave YouTube to do it. Because I can email creator support through YouTube. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a screenshot from the stream chat. Hopefully it'll let me do that. And try and show off the problem. 66%. This is not compacting nearly as fast as I'd like. We've got 250,000 liters of chaff here, which is that's great. I'm not complaining, but I needed to compact faster. I needed this to be compacting significantly faster than it is. 68%. 60. That's not even 69% yet. Oh, this is really going slowly. There's 69. Let's try going up and down the clamp a bit. There's 70. Watch the Funky Farmer. No, I don't really enjoy his stuff. I like his farming stuff, but that's kind of very rare now. And I just don't enjoy the videos that involve his kids, which it's most of them, and I'm not gonna say, oh, you should do more farming stuff and less with the stuff with his kids. It's his channel, he can do what he wants. I'm just kind of voicing my opinion on the content that I see there. Hello, Blage. Right, this is going to take an age to compact, isn't it? Uh... 73%. This is going to take way too long to compact. I'm going to have to do this off camera. Right, Massey's going to have to go over to the BGA now with the buck rake on the back. Because we're going to need the buck rake to spread the silage out a bit. So off we go to the BGA. Whew. This is going to live down there for a little while. The double bucket is going to be really useful. Great stream as always. It's not over yet. We've still got another 20 odd minutes to go. Probably a bit less. But I am trying as much as I can. There's the fast track on, or that's not the fast track, that's the Maxim. There's the Maxim on its way back up to the yard. Courseplay makes the maps feel a bit more alive, doesn't it? Have we mowed yet this year? We have mowed the lawn twice, but I don't like mowing with the lawnmower as it currently is because the self-drive is broken, and I think the clutch on it has burnt out somehow, and as a direct result, the lawnmower does not want to move at all. So it went from being a really nice lawnmower to use to I literally, when I'm mowing the lawn now, have to take 2 or 3 breaks during the mowing process to sit down, have a drink, and catch my breath because it's just, it destroys me. So I know we've effectively been on one job all stream, and that is the silage, but there is a bonus to that. There is an advantage of having been on silage all stream, and that is that I've just realised I can eventually use the buck rake as a counterweight when we're selling the silage. But the upshot of doing so much silage to push mower, that's pretty much all the mowers you get in Ireland Blackout, and it's the only one we can realistically use because we got to get through small space around the side of the house to get into the backyard, or get into the front yard and then back into the backyard. Plus our lawns aren't particularly big enough. Hello Rory, how are you doing today? So the advantage of doing silage for pretty much an entire stream, while it is potentially very annoying, and I realise this as I clatter the BGA sign, while it is potentially very annoying, the advantage is that we've got in here 116,000 litres of silage. That is 116,000 litres of silage to sell. Which doesn't sound like a big deal, but that's money, that's free money. That's gonna be really big in time. Where's the fast tracks kind of got lost, it seems. So let's stop the driver, let's get the engine on, let's get this on follow me. So yeah, S15. I want to record later on today as well, but I don't know if I'll have time. I'd like to get Factorio series started. I'm doing good, Rory. Thank you very much for asking. That was actually good timing on my derpage. So we've got probably another 100,000 litres or so of silage to go here. Which is great because silage right now is free money. Well, relatively free because I have rented the harvester, which is why I'm kind of pushing silage so hard right now. But once we return the harvester and we get the silage done, we can set it off. We can just clamp it up, set it off, and we'll be using coarse plate to sell it because it's just easier. Once we got it sold, we'll have money. We'll have lots of money. Why am I not using the forage wagon to pick all this up? Because the forage wagon is one trailer, and the way that I'm doing this right now involves two trailers. So it's a bit slower in the field, but it's actually faster in the to get the BGA loop done. Both tractors are now on the go. So we've got two different tractors doing the same job, or three different tractors doing the same job. It's slightly less efficient, money-wise, and in terms of the equipment that I've dedicated to this task, but time-wise it is slightly more efficient. I'll get you driving the course from the first waypoint, please. Assuming the fast track's still quite a distance away, which it's not, so we'll have to... You could have done it with course plan when we used last one slot. Again, the time would be the consideration there, and financially it would have cost probably a bit more because it would have been the fast track completely locked away for as long as it takes. Having it done this way means I can get two tractors doing the same job, and it's a bit more, number one, realistic. He says using a dump trailer. It's a bit more time efficient losing three tractors and both worker slots that I'm allowed, but in fact, if I just drive the course with this, I can take over the fast track, which is probably going to be the better bet to take over, and use the fast track as a kind of a runaround stopper machine. Stop you. Because the fast track is a lot faster and can get up to somewhere really quickly. There's the case. I'll just back into this gateway a bit more. I do like how course play just livens up the map a bit as well. So having three tractors on it, I'm not too worried. I can close course play down temporarily and close down the map. Don't need to see the map while I am just doing the fill bits. Once we come to trying to empty it, that I'll start running into problems. That is horrifically pixelated, I've just noticed. That texture is horrifically pixelated. I could have used the maximum and the massing on another job. This is the only real job I have at the moment. Like, as things stand, I'm kind of waiting for crops to grow, so it should there be random AI tractors on the roads in FS19? I'd like it, but at the same time, like, unless it pulls from your mods folder, it'd just be the in-game tractors, so you'd keep seeing the same 5 or 6 constantly, and that would that would grate on me very quickly. I think it could grate on a lot of people very quickly, and the novelty would wear off. There is a mod or a script out there right now that has like tractors added to the AI traffic, which is kind of cool, but again it just draws from the in-game stuff, so you keep seeing the same small set of tractors constantly. So 39% on the fast track. We're definitely going to be able to send the fast track off before the case comes back, and we'll be able to get some time in with the 390, which is fantastic. Now we will start turning off the 399 because I am looking at the fuel and it is getting quite low. But if you're enjoying the stream, guys, it's getting really warm now, and I'm so glad that we're coming up to the end of the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be streaming again on Sandy Bay tomorrow. It is super hot in my room now, it's probably approaching 30 Celsius. So, the discomfort is real. .91, 92, 90. We're nearly full with the fast track. The Maxim is emptying, which means it's still got quite a while to go on the course. Fast track's full. 399 can shut off. Fast track can come off, follow me, and go on to course play. We can hop into the 390T, which is going to have some lovely time unmolested at the BGA. Plus 30 is face melting weather. Yeah. It is not fun. And like I said, if it's much warmer than today, tomorrow, I just won't stream with face cam. I'll have that switched off so that I can take whatever measures I feel are necessary to stream comfortably. That was the wrong button, Dave. So I can, yeah, so I can sweat in peace, effectively. So what I'm doing here is I'm running over this. I can lower this. I'm going to run over this in such a way that I can kind of level out the chaff deposits a bit. And just make it so the tractors don't get too overly stuck here. Keeping an eye on the mini-map as well. Hello, Luis. Or Luis. I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map as I go here, so that when the fast track does arrive, I'm not in its way. I can just kind of follow it into the clamp. You might notice I'm using keyboard and mouse again, and that's because doing this will require a lot of forward and backwards movement, and it's a bit quieter to use keyboard. A bit more efficient to use keyboard and mouse, even though it's a lot noisier. Or maybe not even as noisy, but more annoying to you guys. So once I see the little blue dot on the minimap, then I'm going to have to scamper out of the clamp. Where's the fast track located currently? It is very close, on the way. Now the glitch is going to keep going until YouTube fixes it. It's a bug. It's not A random glitch happens once. This is definitely a bug. This is also me very much in my comfort zone. As much as I don't do grass silage at the BGA much, I really do enjoy doing it. And I see... I'm gonna have a little complaint right now. I see so many people doing grass silage in multiplayer games, and whoever is on the clamp in those games just doesn't know how to clamp very well. Like, you see me rolling this clamp now, and you can see it's not quite perfectly level, but it's relatively smooth. And oh no, the fast track's here! It's relatively smooth at least, but so many multiplayer games I see the clamps just being incredibly rough. I don't know why, because it's so easy to get them to be smooth. I'm gonna have to reverse my way out of the silo just to get out of the fast track's way. In fact, can I squeeze in? This is being cheeky. Oh, it worked! Because I want to just level out the bit the fast track just threw down. What we're going to do as well is we're going to wait until both tractors are basically in the field again. Actually no, we'll wait until the Maxim's back in the field. And I can confirm that it's back in the field. Because I'd like to kind of keep them on that kind of gapping, if I can. Because it gives me a chance to roll the pit a bit while I wait for them to come back, and even ahead there. Now you're having to think about what YouTube did to cause this bug. Literally something. It's probably some... Knowing YouTube, it's related to the ridiculous new sub-box thing they're trying out, where they promote whatever they want and kill every video on the damn platform. They say it'll be based on your watch history and what you're more likely to watch. It'll just be Jake Paul in everybody's subscription boxes, regardless of whether or not you subscribe to Jake Paul. As a fun aside to YouTube, you do realize that, like, if people don't want to watch something, they'll usually unsub. Or, you know, just not watch it. Because I'm more than happy to just scroll down my sub feed, which is in chronological order, because that's the way that it makes sense. And find the videos that I find interesting in that subfeed. I don't know quite what kind of lazy idiots YouTube are trying to cater to now, but apparently they're trying to cater to some sort of weird lazy idiot that doesn't exist. Or apparently does if YouTube are trying to cater to it. Either that or they're just trying to find new ways of trying to promote Jake Paul or Logan Paul. If you don't watch someone for a month, you unsub. See, I would do that, except sometimes I just don't find individual series they do interesting. And I won't watch them until... I won't watch certain channels for months and months and months on end, and then I'll suddenly go back to them and binge watch. Like I've been doing that with... Who have I been doing that with recently? Not Big... well, I kind of been binge watching Big Clive, but... kind of go in fits and starts with Big Clive. But Many a True Nerd, I watch a lot of his series. I'm not really binge watching anybody at the moment, actually. Interesting. Most of the channels that I'm subscribed to I will watch periodically. It's just that my moods take me in random directions with my viewing habits, so YouTube doesn't know what to recommend me. Although under GPDR, or GDPR even, they shouldn't be recommending me anything based on my watch history. Technically speaking, it's not essential for the site to function to have recommendations based on watch history, so according to GDPR, they shouldn't be doing that anymore. Yeah, look at how flat this clamp is. So many grass silage games, I see this ridiculously rough clamp at the end. I'm like, how did you manage to screw up rolling the clamp that badly that it's that rough? Like, how? Because it's not even hard to get it looking good. So the Maxim's over here. There it is. We'll take you off course play. We'll get you on to follow me. Start engine first. We'll get you on to follow me. Get you on to follow. Google has been reported to several regulators already for not following GDPR. Because it came into effect today. Google, Facebook, and WhatsApp have been reported. Because it's basically a like it or lump it system that they use. And that's not within the law. So they're potentially in some trouble. I think they can be fined. I'm not entirely sure, like 20 million euro or up to 4% of their annual profits, which for Google would be pretty much $1 billion. Like, it would be one of the largest fines ever handed out, which, I'm gonna be honest, even though Google pay me, technically, yeah, I would like to see them being just taken down. I'd love to see Google get a huge fine for all of their anti-consumer practices and all their cronyism and all the nonsense they pull constantly. Hello, Adam's transport worker. You're the first non-mod in about 10 minutes to actually bother talking. So congratulations to you. No, E. Can I drive? No. You drive from there? You can drive from there. Where's the fast track, by the way? It's coming up the... It's coming up the road! No, 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 no! Stop, 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 stop! We'll wait for the fast track to arrive. Because it should be just coming around that corner right about now. There we go. So let the fast track get into the field, and now you can go. Now you can stop. Did I vote today? Not yet. I'll be voting later. What you do? You spoke. Which not a lot of people have been doing today. It's one of these days where everybody's in game again. So let me know what you're doing in game. Landy should be live, by the way. Is Landy not live? So just spotted at 7 o'clock. In fact, I just asked what people are doing. I'm going to be going to end the stream in a second. Is Landy seriously not live yet? Not yet. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here because I do have a buttload of stuff I want to do today, including finalizing the rules for the Insanity Challenge, which so far I don't know if it's even playable. It is free. Okay, he's going live. That's fine. That's all I wanted to know. You just went live. Fantastic. Head on over to Landy. Mods can spam today's video if they want to. I don't particularly care one way or another. I'll be back tomorrow with more Sandy Bay Challenge, where I'll be revealing more little tidbits of information about the Insanity Challenge, which is starting Monday. I'm gonna try and do something cool with it as a launch. So expect hopefully something cool Monday. But until next time, stay safe and goodbye.